My name is Martin. I'm a professional charisma and social skills expert, and I have been studying charisma and social skills for over 3 years now. Here are my test results so you can all see that I'm not bullshitting you. And in today's video, I will show you how you yourself can create insanely good first impressions. Let's go. So even before you have even a chance to open your mouth, people are already judging you by the things that you are doing in public. Things like your body language, or maybe you are scrolling on your phone and you have this type of posture like disgusting, absolutely degenerate posture. And you can actually understand when you gonna see a person like this, you probably gonna be thinking like, is he some kind of goblin? He looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. How can we not end up in this position of being perceived as goblins? The most important thing that you yourself need to implement is open body language. People usually like to over dramatize everything and they will tell you, you need to do this so this person will like you, and then you need to do this. Ritually, the only important thing for you to be liked by someone is to smile and be a good person. Nothing else. And then be open, because what a open body language will do is that it will create this nice and wholesome atmosphere. People usually say when you have hands like this, you are deceiving them and you don't want to be in that situation. In fact, this has been debunked already that this is actually not the case. But let me argue one very important thing here. Why would you be like this if you like the other person? I don't understand. Why would you be so closed off if you like the other person? It kind of sounds absurd now when I talk about this. Because if you have two people and one is like me, animated, happy, and he's always smiling, and the other guy is like, and then his body language is gonna reflect his tone of voice. You see, when I'm all animated, I'm all happy. And I love talking to the camera. But imagine if I was like this. Now I'm much more closed off. I'm not even able to show you my hands because my hands are stuck behind one another and I just cannot do shit. Maybe it has been debunked, but I still believe that this type of open posture will first of all reduce your social anxiety much more, and second of all, it will actually give you an option to be more animated and to tell better stories, for example, if you want to tell something really important to the other person. Because if you will use your hands, people understand, whoa, this person is still talking, and they will not run over you, they will not interrupt you. So you can actually see that this posture has so many benefits. You can be more animated, it will reduce your social anxiety because you are telling the other person, hey, I'm here for you. How are you doing? You're not just, hello, I'm here for you. Open body language reduces social anxiety, and second thing, it creates a more animated atmosphere. And third of all, if someone were to attack you, if you are like this and you are talking to them like this and someone would be to attack you, how do I punch you? There is no way. But if you are animated and you are going like this and you are explaining your story, there's something. So those are the three benefits that a open body language provides to you. Basically, it's very simple how to have a open body language. Practice being straight and not being like this. Because if you see a person who is just like this, you can actually see that now you perceive me as some geek that is sitting next to a computer 24/7. Oh, it hurts so much. I'm never doing that ever again. And second of all, your shoulders should be a little bit back. When I was younger and I heard this advice, I was overusing this advice so hard. I was trying to be like this. I was using my shoulders way too much because I thought I would look much more manly if I put my shoulders so much back like this. When I think about it, it hurts. Yes, if you have a bad posture, at the start it will hurt even to put your shoulders even slightly back. And then, as a result of putting your shoulders back, your chest will pop out even more. And this shows confident body language. This shows that you yourself are in control of the situation and you know what you are doing yourself. And people then will trust you much more because they know, oh, this person has to be really strong if he is going around with this great body language. Handshake. We can all agree that every single good first impression needs to have a great and firm handshake. And I want to warn you, a lot of people are doing wrong and bad handshakes. I have this one friend in the gym and he always comes up to me and we handshake each other and he crushes my hand and I'm like, why? And then I'm bleeding out of my hand and all of my bones are completely shattered. And that is one way how to not give a handshake as a man. And women also have this mistake because women usually go like this. So that's why you need to be in the middle of this. If you are way too submissive, people are gonna feel like, who is this? Like, I'm gonna jump over his head and fucking interrupt him in the conversations. But if you are way too much dominant, people are gonna be like, I don't wanna share my secrets with this guy. Because probably he's just gonna roast them. And he will not be able to listen properly. And this creates like this stupid douchebag energy. Handshaking someone is not a game. You are not trying to win this game. You are just trying to understand the other person. You're not trying to crush their head. This is not a contest. Some people really need to hear this. Shaking hands is not a contest. People are gonna think like you are this douchebag motherfucker if you gotta be way too strong, but they also gotta be thinking like you are this feminine pussy if you're gonna be too weak. A good handshake needs to be in the middle. And also, go with your handshake normally. When I was younger, I was doing this one big mistake. I was extending my index finger like this. I don't know why I was doing it, and maybe it's not such a bad thing, but it's much better to be ritually chill and be normal with your handshakes. You don't want people to be questioning like, why is his index finger right here? I have seen also this one where you take their fob and you ritually squeeze them fully. Just don't be fancy. I know, people love to be special, people love to be that, but just go with a normal handshake. It's not a big problem if you go with a normal, firm handshake. Not with a crazy strong one, but also not with a submissive feminine one. You just need to be able to go and, hello, nice to meet you. Calm and also firm handshake. Nothing crazy, don't extend your index finger like I was doing, like I have no fucking... And we are still not gonna be talking. Now we are going to smile with the other person. Studies show that if you smile at someone, their brain releases endorphins. And endorphins are these hormones that make you feel good. So if someone smiles at you, you will literally feel better. And those endorphins show that we are actually feeling welcomed. We are feeling like, oh, this guy is not trying to hurt me. He's friendly. And to be honest, smiling takes time. I don't want to tell you that you're gonna be able to smile properly in the first week of trying smiling. I myself sometimes fuck up smiling and I look completely robotic. But a great smile is made when you yourself extend your smile up to your eyes. Imagine if I was smiling like this the whole video. I look like a psychopath now. But you can see this one. I have smiled fully all the way to my eyes. One day I was smiling and having a good day in a bus. And I was smiling all around the place. I was smiling at all the people who were around me. And this one girl smiled at me back. But her smile was not like this. Her smile was not good. Her smile was robotic. And after she smiled at me like this, I was like, what the fuck, is she a robot? So that's why a good smile is always going up, so it will reach your eyes even. And second thing, how you can make your smile pop even more is to just buy an arch wire. Please, buy an arch wire. It will literally make your teeth look absolutely gorgeous. I have had an arch wire in my life. So that's why my teeth are so well made. Because I have had it. And that's how you can increase your smile literally by 10 times if you use an arch wire. It will literally make you so attractive. Because I have seen some beautiful, like super hot guys, and because they have just fucked up teeth, one tooth is like here and the other is like here. We all know those people. They could be super hot, but their one tooth is like here and the other is like here and you are like here. And so that's why arch wire is super important. Never ever underestimate the power of the halo effect. The halo effect is when you see someone very handsome and attractive, and you're gonna think like, because they're handsome and attractive, they have to be trustworthy. And this is what businesses and ads are usually using. When you see a billboard, for example, you can see they are using all of those pretty nice girls or men, and they specifically choose these people because they want to appeal to everyone else through the halo effect. Yes, of course, they have a good offer probably, but those attractive, pretty people are doing more, and they are adding those bonus points to the whole ad. Because if someone ugly came up to you and someone handsome came up to you, you'd probably more believe in the handsome person, you would instantly know like, oh shit, this guy is just taking care of himself. But if some stinky homeless man would came up to you and he would ask for money, like most of people will not give him money because they will know like he's fucking gonna use that money to even drink more beer today. But if you give this guy money, you're not thinking like, oh, he's gonna go into a club tonight and fucking drink himself up and he's gonna pass out on the table. Not gonna be thinking that. You're gonna be thinking that, oh, he's gonna probably use the money to buy something for his family or something like that. You will never think about a nice person that he's gonna use those money of yours for the evil purposes. Never, never. Your smile has to go all the way up to your eyes. And also, your smile needs an arch wire. If you were already born with good, awesome, beautiful teeth, yes, you don't need an arch wire. And by the way, if you want to learn more about social skills and join my community of people who are trying to be just like you and improve their communication skills to the next level and get direct contact to me as your communication and charisma teacher, click the first link in the description. I will see you there. And now, fourth step, and we are still not speaking even. Eye contact in first impressions is really, really, really important. Because imagine if my eyes were fidgeting this whole video like this. Do you think I would be able to concentrate on the camera? And do you think you would be able to trust me if I was doing this the whole time? Of course not. You will not believe that I am some great social expert if I was doing this shit. This is very simple. There is nothing to be afraid of. Choose eye contact when you are speaking to people. Because usually people are not doing this. They are not doing this because they are way too afraid of the eye contact. It's usually because of social anxiety. I will make another video about social anxiety later on, maybe next week probably. So if you want to see that, subscribe to this channel. There is nothing to eye contact. It's just practicing. It's just understanding that if you lock eye contact with a different person, you are not gonna die. I don't even know even a single reason why would people not lock eye contact with you. Maybe people have these days TikTok brains and they're just scrolling like this, mouth breathing, and then when they go into social settings they have social anxiety and they don't even know how to properly hold eye contact because they have been scrolling on shorts the entire day. So if you really want to cure your eye contact and be more present in conversation, stop doing this stupid shit. And second thing, if you are not even doing this shit, then it's probably social anxiety. Because when you don't know how to hold eye contact with people, you're probably really scared like, oh, if I'm gonna hold eye contact with this person, he's gonna beat me up or some shit like that. Your brain needs to understand if you hold eye contact for 1 second longer with someone that you are in a conversation with, they are not going to kill you. If you combine eye contact, handshake, strong body language, and smile, nobody is gonna attack you because that single smile there is the most important thing. Yes, you are a little bit more dominant with the handshake. Yes, you are a little bit more dominant with the body language, and you are dominant with the eye contact. But if it was not for this fourth last thing, smiling, people would be thinking that you are a douchebag and you have this absolute douchebag disgusting energy. Because if you combine your body language, your eye contact, your handshake with a smile, nobody's gonna think you want to hurt them. No one is about to think that. And then just practice eye contact. I know it's hard sometimes, but push through the pain. I believe in you. And now I'm gonna tell you one of the strongest first impression hacks you can ever make. This is so overpowered that usually whenever you will talk with someone and you will use this simple thing, you will get them to your side and you will get them to like you literally like this. In a click of your fingers, you can make them like you like this. And it is researching them before the meeting. Imagine you were interviewing someone and you yourself were sitting on a chair waiting for a person to appear. And suddenly they will come up to the door, they will do the firm handshake, they will lock eye contact with you, they will also smile at you, and they will have a strong body language. Now they will sit down and suddenly this person knows everything about you. Not in a stalking, disgusting, creepy way, but in a nice and wholesome, caring way. This person starts asking you, what's up with your wife, what's up with your kids, what's up with your job, and they will start caring about you. And then you are a little bit surprised and you will ask the person, how did you know all of that about me? And the person will just say, I have researched you 5 minutes ago before the interview. How nice would that feel if someone took their own time to research you. So remember, before a job interview or before you meet some highly successful figure, just spend 5 minutes researching about them. And those 5 minutes can literally boost your success rate by 80%, because people love to know that someone is caring about them. They love to know that they are an important person. And if you make an effort to research this person that is interviewing you, you have already beaten like 90% of all the people that have went before you on that singular interview. This will catapult you all the way up here when all of those people were here saying I don't know how to and they will lose so much authority on that interview. But if you are up here, you'll be absolutely killing the interview because you would already know a lot about the person that is interviewing you, and that is extremely overpowered. And the person who will be interviewing you, they'll be extremely surprised, and they will be like, wow, you have actually took some time to prepare, wow. And they will actually understand that, whoa, this guy is different. He's not like everyone who was here. He already prepared. Even if it's 5 minutes, they will understand that you have prepared. And they will know that, oh shit, this guy is good. And this is how you will make a killer first impression. So that's it. Live a happy life. I will see you in the next one.